Hey everybody, let's see. Trying to go live. Trying to make sure I am trying to do this on Facebook and Instagram. Hey everyone. So give me a second, just trying to make sure I can try to do this on both. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to hop on here. I'm still technically on my social media sabbatical, so I am gonna make this brief, but I just wanted to hop on and talk to you guys because I was actually just in the kitchen cooking dinner and God brought something to my remembrance. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you see I posted the interview that I did with Sarah Jakes Roberts, and I remembered a video that I had did about a year ago. It was actually in October of 2020. I had did a Facebook Live, and I was talking about, I actually titled it, "Will You Hold On to the Promise Even When the Answer is No?" And that particular day, hey girl, hey, I remember I had been kind of upset because I had reached out to this celebrity who had a podcast and this following. At the time, I had just launched my t-shirt line. And I had reached out to them. I had emailed them actually asking, could I get some type of, do some type of sponsorship for their show. Basically, I was like, I'm not even trying to get put on. You're not trying to do anything for free. I will pay. I just want to see if you're looking for sponsors, if you could, possibly advertise my t-shirts. And I remember that particular day they had emailed me back and they pretty much told me no. They were very, nice with it, but the answer was no. And I remember being so upset because I'm like, God, I feel like, you told me to do this. You told me to start this line. This person would be the perfect person, to advertise it. I had prayed before I sent the email, like, Holy Spirit, guide my fingers, show me what to type. And then for them to respond back, no, it was heartbreaking at the time. But I remember one of the things that they put in the email that really stood out to me was the fact they said, we see so much value in your ask. And I remember that kind of shifted my thinking at the time, where I was like, okay, at least, thank you. At least, they saw value in the fact that I took the time to even reach out and ask. And I remember when I made the particular video, I never mentioned, who the podcast was for, who I had reached out to. So fast forward to a year later, the podcast that I had originally reached out to, the person I had reached out to about, the sponsorship was actually Sarah Jakes Roberts. And as I was cooking today, God just brought that particular experience back to my mind, because at the time, what I thought was a no was really God telling me not yet. And I believe first of all, he honored the fact that I stepped out on faith and even asked, because a lot of times we're so fearful to even step out of the boat and ask because we're so scared of rejection. We're so scared of getting that no. So he honored me for even going out and asking. But more so when I got the no, at first, okay, I was human and I felt bad, but then to actually see it as, okay, God, I'm still going to hold on to this promise. Maybe this isn't an opportunity, maybe this isn't what meant for me, but I know if you gave me this vision that you're going to bring it to pass. So I continue to hold on to that promise, and here we are an actual year, almost a year later, because like I said, I reached out. That happened in October of last year. We're about to be in October of this year. And I actually was a guest host on the podcast. Sometimes that no just means not yet. And that's because we have this idea in our mind where we think, so we have this idea, and sometimes it's actually too small. God's like, look, I have something so much bigger for you. Okay, we look at it as this no, and that's how I looked at it. I'm like, God, I'm reaching out and I want, this particular opportunity. To me, that was as good as it would get. But God said, I have something so much bigger for you. And that's why I had to get that no, because if I had gotten that yes, that may have been all it was. I would have got the sponsorship. She would have, did a little commercial or whatever on her show, and that may have been that. But because I got that no, that caused me to, work on other things, which eventually brought about Save Girl Summer, which is why I'm even in the position now that I was on the podcast. Like, it actually came full circle. So I just want to encourage somebody, right now, to hold on to the promise, even when you get those no's. Sometimes it's because it's just simply not yet. God isn't saying no, that it's not going to happen just because you got that rejection letter or you got that email back that said no. It's because he has something so much bigger in store for you. The no is just simply says not yet. Keep going. Hold on to that promise. Hold on to that vision, whatever he gave you, and just know if he said, if the answer is no, it's because he got something so much bigger for you than you can even imagine. Okay? I'm a living witness. So I just wanted to share that. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate all the support and love. But I just wanted to come here and share, because just like I said in that original video a year ago, we always talk about our wins. It's so easy to come and and show the wins and the highs and the post that I did, the podcast interview, but I would like to keep it real. I like to be transparent, and the lows as well. And probably once I'm off my sabbatical, I like that word sabbatical, y'all. It makes me feel so scholarly. Thank you, Norfolk State. But once I come off my sabbatical, I may do another live and just talk about just some of the things that I've experienced, even up to this point of, posting that interview, because it's been, y'all, the enemy has really, he tried it these past couple of weeks. So I just want to, come and share and encourage, you guys when I can. But that's it. I'm going to go back to finishing dinner and back to my sabbatical, and I will see y'all. I'll see y'all later. I'll holler. All right. Love y'all. Good night. Bye.
I'd like to see how much. And so how would a compromise? If we can sell something for at least